I think Washington is one of the great markets in the world right now. And I think we're seeing this concept of the rise of the rest really coming to fruition. There's some reports that are predicting more money will be invested now east of the Mississippi than west of the Mississippi. Now would be the first time that happened since venture capital and private equity was tracked. And so, you know, I go way back. I remember early on in AOL, we used bankers out on the West Coast. We used accounting firms in New York. We used law firms in Boston. There just wasn't the infrastructure here to support growth of high-tech businesses. And AOL really served as a hotbed really to create infrastructure, and a lot of people that were early on at AOL and created wealth and went into the market and have since started companies or became limited partners in venture funds and the like. I do believe that this area right now has all of the characteristics that are needed to create next generation great companies. First is IP. We have great universities, and if you just look, you can trace the importance of science, engineering, and campuses that celebrate entrepreneurs. And we're very, very fortunate in having such redolence here in all of the universities. Second is a community that people want to live, so that we don't have people running away from the community after graduating. And Washington's just become, and this DMV's just become a high quality of living. There's more people moving into the city than are fleeing the city. We had about 90,000 people move into Washington, D.C. from the edge cities over the last 18 months. And you know, that's really an accomplishment. And the buzz around D.C., very wealthy, very educated, high quality of life, low crime rates. It's amazing to be able to say that. And so that really adds to it, the quality of the schools. And then third is the wealth that was generated here is staying and going back into the community. And we can't forget the role that government is playing. There isn't a single company that I can think of that's become a big platform company, a Microsoft, a Google, a Facebook, a Twitter, that doesn't have some, Amazon, that doesn't have some kind of connective tissue right back to the regulatory environment, to the infrastructure that's being built out, to laws. Immigration is something that we're all amped up about because we know the importance of IP. And so I think Washington is going to play the central role, both from a business, economic, and regulatory factor over the next decade.